Yes guys, in my previous video we have seen what is Bernoulli's equation and we have seen some of the problems of Bernoulli's equation. Now we are going to see about the same Bernoulli's equation but it is not the case of your ideal fluid what we have seen earlier. Now we are going to see for real fluid. So just we will recap what is this Bernoulli's equation. As we know that the Bernoulli's equation is if the flow is ideal, incompressible as well as if it is steady. Okay, in such cases the total energy of the fluid will be constant. Okay, that is what given by your Bernoulli's equation. Okay, so what is your Bernoulli's equation? The total energy at any point of a section will be constant and the flow is considered to be ideal, steady as well as incompressible. Okay, so here what we are going to do this is we are going to find out the Bernoulli's equation for real fluid. Okay, so what is the difference? Is actually, strictly speaking, ideal fluid is a fluid which doesn't have viscosity, or it is said to be it doesn't have friction. But in practically, we don't have any fluid without viscous nature or without friction. All fluids, it has viscosity, or we can say that some friction is there. So if there is some friction, definitely there will be the loss of energy will be there. Am I right? So but earlier the Bernoulli's equation was derived on the basis of concept that the fluid is ideal. That means it doesn't have viscosity or it is not viscous. Okay, and based upon that only we have derived the Bernoulli's equation and we have seen all the problems also. But in case of real fluid, it is not possible that the fluid will be without viscous nature or without friction. So here we are going to consider that Bernoulli's equation for real fluid by considering the viscous nature of the liquid. So what is the changes? You know the Bernoulli's equation P by if you are doing it for two sections, it is P1 by rho g plus V1 square by 2g plus Z1. Okay, so this is your Bernoulli's equation for section 1. Normally we will take it as it is equal to constant. If it is of section 2, we will take it as P2 by rho g plus V2 square by 2g plus Z2. This is what the Bernoulli's equation for your ideal fluid, where the fluid is considered to be non-viscous or it doesn't have any friction. But in real fluid, definitely the fluid has some friction, and because of the friction, definitely there is going to be a loss of energy. So this is the energy at section 1 and this is the energy at section 2. So because of this, some loss will be occurring. Okay, so that losses is said to be your loss of energy between the points 1 and 2. Say let it be HL. Okay, so this is the Bernoulli's equation for real fluid, where HL is the loss of energy in section 1 and 2. The equation is same, the Bernoulli's equation is same, but in that we are going to include only the loss of energy. Okay, so that is your HL. Now what we are going to see is, we are going to see a problem with the loss of energy and we are going to find out the value. Okay, so what is the problem is, a pipe of diameter, okay, the diameter is given here, it is 400 mm. Sorry, I have just removed it. It is 400 mm, carries water at a velocity of 25 meter per second. Okay, the pressure at the point A and B are given 29.43 and 22.563 Newton per centimeter square respectively. While the datum head at A and B, datum head is what is your Z. Z at A and B are also given. Find the loss of head between A and B. So what are all the things that is given here? Just we can note it down. Diameter is given, so obviously you know what is area. So area is also known. Velocity is also given, so you know what is V1, V2. You know pressure is given, so P1, P2 is known. Datum head is given, Z1 and Z2 is also known. So only thing is they asked you to find out what is the value of HL, that is your loss of heat. First we will try to draw the diagram for this. So instead of giving here as section 1 and 2, they have given you that as section A as well as section B. Okay, 2 points of section A and B. So diameter 400 mm carries. So diameter is what is it? It is uniform diameter. Am I right? So if the in the previous cases what it was at section 1, either it be large diameter or it will be small diameter. That is, it may be divergent pipe or convergent pipe. So those things we have seen here. But here it is only uniform diameter is there. So when you picture it up, when you draw the diagram, you have to be very careful that the diameter should be uniform throughout. Okay, it is not like the previous case. So this is your datum line. Okay, so I am going to draw the diameter. I am going to draw a pipe. Before that, what I am going to see, I am going to check whether it is, what is the height from the datum. So datum height at A is 28 and at B is 30 meters. So which is at height? At B is at height. So it will be like this. Am I right? It is not like the previous case where we have convergent and divergent. Here remember, this is of uniform diameter. Okay. So this datum height is given, though it is not proportionate. Okay. Z1 and Z2 is given, or we can say at point A and point B is given. That is what given the notation, what is given in the problem. So ZA is 28 meters. ZB is 30 meters. Well and good if they have given in meters. Now what they ask, diameter is given. Just I am noting down given data. Diameter is 400 mm. Okay. That is I am giving as DA. Or we can say as D, because it's uniform diameter. Now we can take it as D. And velocity is also uniform since the diameter is also uniform. So here velocity is 25 meter per second. The pressure at point A and B are given. Okay, pressure at A is 29.43 Newton per centimeter square. And pressure at B is 22.563 Newton per centimeter square. Just check out whether we have given all the data, diameter, velocity as well as pressure at A and B and datum height at A and B. So everything we have given, ZA and ZB, everything is given. Now what we have to do this is, we have to find out the loss of head. So loss of head is done by using the Bernoulli's equation, because here we are doing with the pipe at two different sections. Okay, so we are dealing with the energy. So this Bernoulli's equation will be dealing with the total energy, or we can say total head, whatever may be that. Okay, so here I know what is PA, PB, I know what is B and D. But what is my question is, in Bernoulli's equation we get the equation as this. Now we have seen it is P1 by rho g plus B1 square by 2g. Okay, so I should know what is the value of here B1 or BA. Since the diameter is same throughout, the velocity is also obviously same. So here VA will be equal to VB is equal to V. Okay, so that is then. And diameter is 400 mm. I have to convert that into meters. Okay, how will you convert into meters? 1 meter is equal to 1000 mm, or 1 mm is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. So 400 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meters, or we can say it is 0.4 meters. And this is in already in meters, no problem. This is in Newton per centimeter square. Please convert it to Newton per meter square. Okay, everything as I already said, it has to be in the same unit throughout the problem. So it is 29.43 into 10 to the power of 4 Newton per meter square. Similarly here 22.563 into 10 to the power of 4 Newton per meter square. So I know all these values. First we will consider the point A. This is my point A and this is my point B. So first consider at point A. So what I am going to find out here, pressure is known, Z is known and B is also known. So what is my total energy at A? So total energy at A, instead of taking at section 1, I am taking at section A and B. So my Bernoulli's equation for total energy, we know that it is a constant, we know that. Just I am giving a total energy at A as EA. EA is equal to your formula, you know, P1 by rho g plus V1 square by 2g plus Z1. But instead of 1, I am giving here all these things in terms of A. Why? Because I have considered instead of section 1, I am considering section A and B. So PA by rho G plus BA square by 2G plus ZA. Okay, just I am going to substitute here. PA is 29.43 into 10 to the power of 4. Rho is 1000. If it is some other liquid is flowing, then we have to give that density. But here it's water only. So it is 1000 into 9.81 plus, I already told, since the diameter is the same, velocity is also same. So VA is equal to VB is equal to 25 meter per second. So that is also known. So it is 25 square by 2 into 9.81 plus ZA is, that is given in the problem, it is 28 meters. Just I am going to find out what is the total energy with the help of your Bernoulli's equation. Okay. So just I am substituting this. What is the value I am getting is 30 plus 31.85 plus 28. Okay. Just I am resolving it up, and what's the final value I am getting is 89.85 meters. Okay, let it be as such. This is said to be a total energy, or we can say head energy, head, total head also. Okay, so its unit is only in meters. So total energy at A, that is your EA, we have found out. But that is not my question. What I have to find out? I have to find out the loss of heat. Okay. Similarly, I have to find out what is the total energy at B. I know that all these values, I can substitute it and I can find out what is the total energy at B. So ZB is also given here. So what I am going to do this is, I am going to find out the value of total energy at B. So just I am removing this and I am going to take this as point B. The equation is same, but instead of A, I am getting that point B. Okay. So all the values are given in the problem, just we are going to substitute it. So PB is also given in the problem. We have got this is 22.563. So 22.563 into 10 to the power of 4. Rho is same, it is 1000 into 9.81 plus VB square. VB square is also VA is equal to VB is equal to 25 meter per second square. 25 meter per second. So 25 square by 2 into 9.81. And ZB is, what is it? ZA was 28 na? ZB is 30 meters. Substitute here, I know what is the total energy at B. Okay, so what is my total energy at B is 84.85 meters. So I have got what is the total energy at A. I have got what is the total energy at B. So what is the loss of energy? So loss of energy is greater value minus the smaller value. Here what is my greater value? EA. That is the total energy at A. That is minus total energy at B. So total energy at A, just now we have got what is the value of EA? It is 89.85. Okay, and what is the total energy at B? It is 84.85. Now, what is your difference here? That will give you the loss of energy. So, EA minus EB, it is 5 meters. Is it clear, guys? So far what we have seen? We have seen what is the Bernoulli's equation for real fluid, and also we have seen what is the importance of considering the losses also. Okay, and with that thing we have found out what is the value of your loss of energy by using a simple problem. Okay, we will see one more problem now. Yes guys, we are with the one more problem now. This problem is really interesting to do it. When you read out this problem, you will be able to understand. A conical tube of length 2 meter, it's a conical tube, it's a pipe, is fixed vertically. So far what it was there, we have kept it horizontally because nothing has been given there. So we assume that it is in the horizontal direction. Either it is with respect to datum, it may be in the horizontal, exactly horizontal, or it will be like in a slanting position. That's what we have read. But here they have given you it is fixed vertically. That's very important. With its smaller end upwards. So how it is fixed vertically means it is the tube is vertical, smaller end is upwards. That means your larger end is at the bottom. Okay, so this is what they have given you here. And the velocity of flow at the smaller end. Say let this be your smaller end, section 1, and your lower end. They have not given you larger end, instead they have given you the lower end. So the velocity of the flow at the smaller end is 5 meter per second. So here V1 is given as 5 meter per second. While at the lower end is 2 meter per second. So what is the velocity of flow at the lower end? It is 2 meter per second. So V2 is 2 meter per second. The pressure head at the smaller end, remember this is given by the name smaller and this is given by the name lower. Okay, so the pressure head, it is not pressure. So when you read out the question, you have to be very careful on this. It is a pressure head. So what is pressure head? It is P by rho G. You have seen the Bernoulli's equation: pressure head, kinetic head and potential head. So this P by rho G, or if you can say here it is P1 by rho G. That is your pressure head. Remember, when you read out the question, check it out whether it is pressure or pressure head. So the pressure head given here is, that is at smaller end. Smaller end is given by section 1. So it is 2.5 meters. Am I right? And the loss of head in the tube. So loss of head means what is that implies? It is a Bernoulli's equation for real fluids. For ideal fluid, there is no loss at all. Okay, so here the loss of head in the tube is this much. What is your loss of head equation? We know HL. That is the notation usually we used to have. So HL is the loss of head, that is equal to 0.35 into V1 minus V2 the whole square by 2G. That is what given in your problem. Where V1 is the velocity at smaller end. We have given velocity at smaller end, which is there also 5 meter per second. And V2 is the velocity at the lower end. V2 at the velocity lower end is 2 meter per second. So consider this pipe is moving like this. Okay. And very importantly, what is they given? They have given you the length of the tube is given 2 meters. So what is the length? It is 2 meters. Since it is here, what is it then? It implies Z2 is 0 because it is a base. From here it is 2 meters. Okay. So what is the height here? Z1 is 2 meters. So the length of the tube is also given. Okay. Determine the pressure head at the lower end. Flow takes place in the downward direction. So how the flow is taking place? It is moving in the downward direction. And they ask you to find out what is the pressure head, not pressure amma. In the previous problems we were seeing only the pressures. Okay, now they asked you the pressure head. Pressure head is P2 by rho G. That is what asked in your problem. It's very simple here. We have to understand the concept. Once if you are able to draw the diagram and to identify the values, then we can simply apply in your Bernoulli's equation and we can get the answer. So here what is that is 0.35 V1 minus V2 the whole square by 2G is given. That is your head loss. Instead of giving us a value, they have given us an equation. So what is very simple, V1 is also given, V2 is also given. Just substitute in this, you will get what is the head loss. So 0.35 of V1 is 5, V2 is 2, 5 minus 2 the whole square by 2 into 9.81. G is already known, it's acceleration due to gravity. Okay, so that is also be known. Just if you substitute this, you will be able to get the value of your head loss. So what I am getting here is 0.16 meters. Yes, but my value is not getting this. That is not my aim. What I have to get, what is this pressure head P2 by rho G. So what is that? We have to go with the Bernoulli's equation for applying at section 1 as well as at section 2. And since it is your loss of head is involved, that means it's a real fluid. So in case of real fluid, what is your Bernoulli's equation? You have to use that Bernoulli's equation here. So in ordinary Bernoulli's equation for ideal fluid, if you include the value of your head loss, then that becomes your Bernoulli's equation for the real fluid. So your formula will be P1 by rho G plus V1 square by 2G plus Z1 is equal to P2 by rho G plus V2 square by 2G plus Z2. This is your ordinary Bernoulli's equation for ideal fluid. So if I include head loss, that is the Bernoulli's equation for your real fluid. So what I am going to do here is I am going to apply the Bernoulli's equation at both the ends. At section 1 and 2, or we can say at smaller end and lower end. Okay. So what is that is P1 by rho G together, that is your pressure head is given. This one is fully given. So it is 2.5 meters. We do not substitute here. Don't do this mistake. No need to substitute because this whole term is given here. In your previous problems, you have given only P1, then you have substituted the rho and G and everything. That is your pressure intensity alone given, but here this pressure head is given. So that is the difference here. So we have to substitute only 2.5 plus V1 is known 5. So 5 square by 2 into 9.81. Okay, so don't confuse here. They didn't give you here velocity head or kinetic head. Instead, they have given you only the velocity, that is your V1. That's why we have given this value is 2 into 9.81. If it is given as velocity head, then you have to take only this whole as your velocity head. So this is your pressure head, this is your velocity head, this is your potential head or datum head. Similarly here, this is for the section 2. Okay. So plus Z1. Z1 here we have known it is 2 meters. Is equal to P2 by rho G is what is asked. That is your pressure head at the lower end is the unknown. So plus V2 square, V2 is the velocity, 2 square by 2 into 9.81 plus Z2 is 0 y, this is at the base, plus HL. HL is head loss. Just by substituting in this equation, we have got the head loss as 0.16 meters. Okay, now you could understand what is the difference between the previous problems and this problem. There are, so I told you, it's very interesting. In the previous problems, it was the pipe was only held horizontally, but in this problem, the pipe is held vertically. That is the first main difference. And second one is, instead of giving the pressure, they have given you the pressure head. So this small changes in the question will be given that. So whenever you have to read the question, first you try to draw a picture of that, draw a diagram of that, by the given conditions what is given. Then find out what is the unknown. So for finding out the unknown, first you find out what is the known things that is given in the problem. You convert that known things in terms of newtons and meters, wherever it is possible, whichever problem it is there. Okay. Then you find out what is the unknown and how to find out the unknown. So read out the question properly before you are going to substitute it. So I have substituted here every values. I have to find out what is the value of P2 by rho G. That's all. So it's very simple. Everything is known. I can just solve this and I can get what is the value of P2 by rho G. It is 5.407 meter of fluid. So what is my P2 by rho G? How do you name it up? It is a pressure head. It's not pressure amount, it is not pressure intensity, it's not pressure force, anything. It is a pressure head at your section 2, or we can say at your lower end. Okay, so that's what they have given. So pressure head at lower end is 5.407 meter of like fluid. Okay, or we can say water or liquid, water may be there. So if it is not given, then you can consider that it is your water. Okay, if the fluid is specified like oil or mercury, then you have to take that value of the specific gravity, what is correspondingly. We already know that what is the specific gravity of mercury is 13.6, and oil or petrol, it depends, it will be given in the question. So need not worry about that. Only for mercury we have to remember, and for water we know that it's obviously. Okay, so just we can substitute this and we can get the value of this. This is a very simple problem, but only thing is we have to identify what is the thing we are going to find it out. Okay, so we will see one more problem with certain other changes. Yes guys, we are having one more such interesting problem here. A pipeline carrying oil of specific gravity. So far nothing has been specified, so we have taken that as water and we have taken the specific gravity or density of water. Okay, that is your rho we have taken as 1000 kg per meter cube. But here they have given you the specific gravity of oil. So it's our duty to find out the density also. And this pipe is changes in diameter from 200 mm diameter at a position A to 500 mm diameter at a position B, which is 4 meter at a higher level. That means what is it? Position B is at 4 meters compared to the higher level. Okay. So here also we could see the diameter is changing. 200 mm is a small diameter and bigger diameter is 500 mm. So as I already said, whenever the question is given, try to picture a setup. Okay. Try to draw the diagram. So my here is which is at height? B is at height. So that diameter at B is height. So it is 500 meters, while the diameter at A is very small. So I am just drawing this. Okay. So what is the dia here? 200 mm. This is my diameter. And this is my diameter here. That is my, what is it? It is 500 mm. So what is it? This is at A. So I am giving as DA. And this is as B. That is your DB. So my pipe is like this. Okay. I am not drawing the direction. Okay. Just I am drawing the center of the pipeline. So which is at 4 meter at higher level. 4 meter at higher level means which is 4 meter. This DB is at 4 meter higher level. So where will be our datum line? That is our first question. Anyway, we will read out the question, then we will be coming out. If the pressure at A and B are given, so pressure at A, it's not pressure head. In the previous problem we got pressure head. Here it is pressure. So pressure unit is always 9.81 Newton per centimeter square. So unit is always Newton per centimeter square. We got to convert into Newton per meter square as per our requirements. So pressure at B, PB is also given. It is 5.886 Newton per centimeter square respectively. Okay. And the discharge is given. Discharge is given as Q. So when you give the given details, we can get DA is 200. What is it? It is not meters, it is mm. Okay. 200 mm. And DB is how much? 500 mm. That is what given in the problem. So DB is 500 mm. And PA is given. It is not pressure head. Okay. Instead they have given you the pressure intensity. It's 9.81 Newton per centimeter square. Or you can say just by the pressure. So PB is 5.886 Newton per centimeter square. Okay. And they ask you to determine the loss of head. Loss of head means it's a Bernoulli's equation for real fluid. Loss of head is asked. Not only the loss of head here, what they ask? Direction of flow. So that is also asked in a question. What is this direction of flow? How the flow takes place, whether it is from A to B or from B to A. That also we have to specify. So it's very simple. Here the height is given 4 meters because it is at 4 meter at a higher level. Higher level is with respect to which? At A. So from position A, the position B is at 4 meters. That means A is at 0 meters. Okay, so the datum head at A now, that is considered to be 0 meters. So we can say ZB is at 4 meters, while ZA is at 0 meters. So the datum head it's a pipe is at 0 meters in the position A, and at position B it is raised to the height of 4 meters. It's just like this. Okay. So they have not given here it is vertically. If it is vertically, then the diagram will be a change. Okay, here it's not vertically, so we have considered only this slanting position. Okay. So what is the thing we have to ask is we have to find out the head loss. We know the Bernoulli's equation for real fluid with the head loss. Okay. But for that, what is the equation? Just if you recall the Bernoulli's equation, it is P by rho G plus V square by 2G plus Z. Okay. So P is okay. We have got rho and G is also known because rho is, specific gravity is given. From that you will be able to find out what is the value of rho. G is always 9.81. So that is also no problem. But V is not known. So in order to find out V, they have given you a clue, that is your Q, discharge. Discharge is given. So discharge is how much? 200 liter per second. So discharge is given here. You know the diameter of the pipe. It's very easy to find out the velocity. Okay, and Z A and Z B is also known. So the only unknown is head loss. Okay, so just we will rearrange the units here. Then we will go with the continuity equation to find out what is the velocity at A and B. And then we will go with the Bernoulli's equation. Okay, so then only we will be able to find out what is the head loss. So just I am rearranging it up. So dA equal to 200 mm. What is 1 mm? It is 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. So 200 mm is 10 to the power of minus 3 meters, or we can say it is 0.2 meters. It's very simple thing. Just we are changing the unit. So 500 mm is 0.5 meters. Similarly, PA, it is Newton per centimeter square. As I already said, everything has to be converted in terms of newtons and meters. So it is in centimeter square. So it is 9.81 into 10 to the power of 4 Newton per meter square. Similarly, PB is 5.886 into 10 to the power of 4 Newton per meter square. Okay. So what is Q? It is given in liter per second. So already we know 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. Or if you want to convert liters into meter cube, what we have to do? We have to divide it by 1000. So it is, we can say 200 by 1000, or we can say it is 0.2 meter cube per second. So we know the Q also here. So first one is we apply the continuity equation. So what is the continuity equation? The rate of mass flow at inlet will be equal to the mass flow at the outlet. Okay. So here A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2, or we can say it is a flow rate is same. Q is equal to A1 V1 equal to A2 V2. Now I am taking only this portion. Q is equal to A1 V1. So Q I have known, it is 0.2. A1 I have to find out. Instead of A1 I am giving this as A, B, A, and this one is B. This is B, because in the problem they have given you the section as A and B instead of A1 and 1 and 2. So I am applying the continuity equation at A and B. Okay. So 0.2 is equal to, this is A of A, that is your area at A, section A. Okay, so area is what is it? Pi by 4 into D square, since it is a pi. So pi by 4 into D is dA square, it is 0.2 square, into VA is unknown. You can find it out. That is my first thing. Now what I am going to do this, I am going to write it in this term of, what is it? B. A into V na at B. So I know what is Q, the same 0.2. Area at B is, depends upon the diameter, it is pi by 4 into 0.5 square into VB is unknown. Okay. So just I have this diagram. Why? Because they asked you to find out the direction of flow. So I am not rubbing out the diagram as on now. We will just rub off all these things. So what is that is, we know that only we have to find out the unknown. What is VA and what is VB. All the things are known. Just if you are rearranging and just by simple calculation you will be able to know what is VA and VB. Okay. So what is VA here? It is this divided by this, Q divided by area. So it is coming as 6.369 meter per second. Velocity is always unit as meter per second. Okay, since everything we have substituted in terms of meters and seconds, it's been 6.369 meter per second. So what is the velocity at B here? That also we have found out here just by substitution, the same thing. It is 1.018 meter per second. Before proceeding with that of your Bernoulli's equation, remember that this is not water, this is your oil. So specific gravity of your oil is given here as 0.87. What is the specific gravity of oil? 0.87. But in the formula we are not using the specific gravity. Instead we are going to use the density. So what is density of oil? If you recall, in the first unit we have seen what is density. or what is specific gravity equation? Specific gravity is equal to density of any liquid divided by the density of standard liquid. From that we know what is the density of any liquid is specific gravity into density of standard liquid, or we can say specific gravity into density of standard liquid is your water. So the water value we know the density is 1000. So S into 1000. In the previous first unit the problems what we worked out, we have made all these things. So it is S into 1000. Specific gravity is 0.87 into 1000. So that will give me my density rho. That is what we use in the Bernoulli's equation. Okay, so this rho, it's very simple. Just we are multiplying it up, we will be able to get it. So it is 87 into 1000 is 870. Unit is kg per meter cube. Because specific gravity is a dimensionless unit, it doesn't have any unit, it's only a value. But the density of standard liquid water, that is 1000, its unit is kg per meter cube. So obviously that unit comes here. This is dimensionless, no unit, E2 kg per meter cube. So it's obviously it is kg per meter cube. So rho is kg per meter cube. So we have what we have got? We have got the velocity VA, VB. We have got the pressure PA and PB. Okay, and they asked you to find out what is Z is also given, but head loss is asked. Okay, now what we know? We know all this equation. We'll go with it. Sorry, I have dropped this diagram. One second. So what we are going to do this is we are going to apply the Bernoulli's equation now, and that too Bernoulli's equation for real fluids. Okay, so this is my diagram. This is my A, just to show the direction of flow. Applying the Bernoulli's equation here at section, or you can very clearly say that Bernoulli's equation of real fluids. That also you can say no issues, because they asked you the loss of head now, so it's real fluid at section A and B. See, when you see the other problems on this, you could see a small changes or the like specific gravity of oil is given. Okay, instead of water, from that we have to find out what is the density, and we have to find out what is the head loss, and we have to find out what is the direction of flow. See, this small twist will be given in every problem. We cannot say that the problem exactly the entire value will be given and only mere substitution can be done. No, that is not there. There will be changes in the units. Instead of centimeter, they will be giving millimeter. Okay, or that sense changes will be the instead of pressure, they will be giving pressure head, or they will be giving like here, okay, they will ask you to find out the direction of flow, or the specific gravity of the liquid will be different. So small changes will be there. We have to identify that and we have to work it out. Okay, so here what is that? We know the Bernoulli's equation. Since it is both are A and B, I am giving in terms of A and B, PA by rho G plus VA square by 2G plus ZA is equal to PB by rho G plus VB square by 2G plus ZB plus HL. That is your head loss. Okay. So now what is that is? I know all these values. I am going to substitute in this, but be careful. This rho here I am going to substitute the rho of your oil. That is your density of your oil. Okay. All other things will be the same here. Okay. So first I can find out what is the total energy at A. Then I can find out what is the total energy at B. Then I can subtract this so that I can get what is HL, because I don't know whether head loss will be at what direction or where it occurs. Okay. So what we are going to do is first we are finding out the total energy at A by using this equation. So total energy at A is, let it be your EA. Just I am taking only this portion of my Bernoulli's equation. Okay, I am going to substitute the value. PA is already known. PB is also already known. I am giving here PA. It is 9.81 into 10 to the power 4. What was given in the problem. And rho, as I already said, we have to take the rho of your oil. It is 870 into 9.81. So this is the usual area where we do mistakes. Okay. Plus VA square by 2G. VA also we have found out by using this equation. It is 6.369. So it is 6.369 the whole square by 2 into 9.81, and ZA here is 0 meters, so 0. So I can easily substitute this. I can find out what is the energy at A, that is your EA. So here my EA value is 13.557 meters. Okay, so I have got this. Now I am going to get what is energy at B. Okay, total energy, because I am not saying only energy, it is a total energy which consists of all the energies. So total energy at B, EB will be the same equation, just I am substituting the values. Okay, what is it? If you want, I can write it once again. PB by rho G plus VB square by 2G plus ZB. So I need not bother about the HL. Okay, as on now. So just I am substituting this equation here. So what is that? PB is already given in the problem. We have converted the unit also. It is 5.886 into 10 to the power of 4. And rho, once again, it's the density of oil. 870 into 9.81 plus VB square also we have found out by using the continuity equation. It is 1.018. So 1.018 the whole square by 2 into 9.81 plus ZB here is not 0. It is 4 meters. Okay, just substitute this. What is the answer you are getting here? It is 6.896 plus this one I just am solving point by point. So it is 0.052 plus 4. So what is my final answer I am getting here is 10.948 meters. Okay, so this is my energy at B. So total energy at A is 13.557 meters. Total energy at B is 10.948. Now you look at this answer and you have to see me what is the direction of flow. Where is the flow starts? Where is the flow is high? 13.557. That is, we can say EA is greater than EB. Am I right? That is 13.557 meters greater than 10.948 meters. So what does it indicates here? The flow is higher. That is at the point A, the flow is higher. Right? Compared to the point B. So the flow is going to take place from A to B. That is what we are saying here. The flow is to be taking place from A to B. So what you have to write? So for finding out the direction of flow, since EA is greater than EB, okay, the flow will take place from, or the flow is from A to B. So this is my direction of flow. It moves from A to B. Okay. So it's not over with that. We have to find out the loss of head. So loss of head is very simple. Total energy at both the cases. We can take at whatever may be the case. Since EA is greater, we are getting total energy at EA minus total energy at EB. Okay. So what is the total energy at EA? 13.557 minus total energy at EB is how much? 10.948. So if I subtract this, then I know what is the loss of heat. What is the loss of heat? Is the difference in the energies. Okay. So here it is 2.609 meters. Is it clear, guys? So today we have seen 3 different problems. That very interestingly we have seen a vertical problem, and here we have seen the direction of flow and all those things. Okay. So remember one thing, whenever you do such problems, please be more specific. Okay, what is asked, what is given, and what are the things you have to find out. Okay, so we have seen in all these videos about the Bernoulli's equation for real fluid, and we have seen the problems with the real fluids also. Okay guys, thank you. We will see you with the next video with some other new topic. Thank you guys.